Hello, my brothers and sisters in Africa, in the diaspora. We are back to celebrate Mama Africa, and today we have shocking news. Shocking news. Why shocking? Because there were reports that in Niger the military will be removed. And where were the military to be taken to? Chad. Now there are reports that there are protests in Chad. And why are there protests in Chad? Let us tell you that, and I'm going to tell you now. So, a Chadian national was reportedly killed by a French soldier, provoking angry protests. That was on 5th September this year. The incident happened at the French base in Faya Lagoon in Chad. Reports suggest that male victim was shot in the head point blank after an altercation. Apparently, he'd gone to seek treatment at the base health center. France maintains more than 5,000 troops in Chad, as well as an air base in the capital, N'Djamena. So, there are many reports. Some people are saying it was a civilian who was killed, a Chad civilian. Other people are saying it was a French soldier. So this
a French soldier who was killed, or
who was killed by a French soldier. A
Chadian
soldier
yeah.
who was killed by a French soldier.
Okay.
So what happened is, some people are saying this guy was not feeling good, so he went to seek medical help from this base health center.
Apparently, it's open to the public.
It's open to the public, and the people who he found. Okay, the person he found, a nurse, is also a military nurse, so he's also a military. Some reports are saying this person had a knife and he stabbed the French soldier, and in retaliation, the French soldier shot him in the head.
Defense, huh?
That is one. Other people are saying the guy was not armed. So there are different reports, we don't know. But what happened after that is what we will be talking about in this video. So people started protesting.
Another report, just before we move on, is that the Chadian soldier, well, they say it's soldier from other news, took a what do you call this? Scalpel. And stabbed the French nurse on the head and on the neck like 3 times, I think. And then in defense, the French soldier, the French nurse, shot this guy, or it's a lady, I don't know. It's a guy, the Chadian guy. So I think that there's a lot of reporting that is confusing, conflicting. We don't know what is happening. We don't have the clear story, and we are still following up on the reports. And one thing to note is that both the French army, or is it the military, and the Chadian military are doing an inquiry on the story. So hopefully we'll get like good reports after they've done that.
But what happened is people started protesting.
And
this shows you how Africans are tired of colonialism, because people never cared of what happened. They just
could have just passed.
They just got the information that a French soldier has killed our person.
One of our own.
And they went into the streets protesting, saying that now the French soldiers must leave the country. And one thing to notice, we've read that they have over 5,000 soldiers in their military camp, and they have an air base, French air base in N'Djamena, Chad, because it was supposed to be like a control base for the whole of Sahel in Chad. Chad is one of those countries who are very loyal to France. So, fact check on Chad. Chad has been ruled by one family for quite some time. I think since in 1999 or so. I'm not sure. So there was Idris Deby who took over in 1990. The father of the current president, who is a transitional president. So Idris Deby was a former soldier who took Chad, I think in a coup. And because he was a soldier, in about 2 years ago or so, I'm not very sure, he went to fight, I think in 2001, he went to, because there's a terrorist group in the northern of Chad called FACT. They usually fight the government, saying that this Chad is not a monarchy, it's a democratic state, and they should not be ruled by one country.
By one family.
One family, sorry. So they fight the government. So this guy, the president, after winning a very can we say problematic or something, he won the national election in 2021. Then immediately after, he went with his army to fight the terrorist group. While there, he was shot and injured, and he died. So when he died, when a president dies in Chad, the law says that the leader of the National Assembly, that is the parliament, should become the president for between 45 and 90 days, and they organize another election in about those days, 45 to 90 days, for the new government. But what happened is his son, who is also in the army, Muhammad Dabi, took over, and he said, I'm the new transitional president.
In what we may call an undemocratic.
Unconstitutional.
Okay,
because
yeah,
they are
it's unconstitutional.
Yeah, unconstitutional. And what is amazed people, and people are comparing this to what the France is trying to push ECOWAS around to fight Niger, is because they supported this guy. And the relationship between this guy and France, Emmanuel Macron, is perfect.
And then for the people, it's
yeah. So I think people, because of all these, people are very tired and they just want to do away with the France, right? Yeah.
It's so unfortunate. Just going back to the story, and then thanks for shedding light on Chad and what is happening. It's very unfortunate that it has to get to a point where killings, the spilling of blood. If this guy was innocently looking for medical help, there was honestly, I don't know. It's just that it's a very skeptical on what is happening. We don't know if this guy was violent towards the French. Maybe he was also tired, and it was a way of him revenging for his country, just going there and seeking help and then trying to stab. We don't know really what is happening.
There's been I think some past reports of people protesting the anti-military, anti-France military protests in Chad, and there's been a lot of crackdowns. So if you are against, you are put inside. Yeah.
It's probably that he was probably trying to express himself that way, going to the military.
I'm sure there's something happened, and they fought, and the only weapon he had was whatever.
The scalpel or the knife.
If he had it, or if he never had, I don't know.
We don't know.
So guys, if you have more information on this, please shed some light.
And
on
the unfortunate
us
part,
and
just
viewers.
before you finish it off, the unfortunate part is that the only person to tell us the truth now is the French nurse. This guy is dead. He can't tell the side of his story.
Actually, there's a leader and a member of National Assembly, like a member of Parliament in Chad. His name is Ahmad Bedei Touloumi. He's a member of the National Assembly of Chad. I think he's a local leader who is really calling up for protests. And some reports are saying, after he called for the protests, because he's pushing for an inquiry, a real inquiry to what happened, and if this guy is the wrong one, he should be punished and all that.
Urgence il faya la région. Nassara, armée française, je dis bien armée française, installée à Faya-Largeau, vient d'abattre un jeune Tchadien, à bout portant. À bout portant. Comment cela fait-il que ces gens-là, ils occupent nos terres et ils viennent nous tuer impunément et l'armée nationale tchadienne va se mettre de leur côté? Je suis contre et je suis pas d'accord. Je vous explique. Il y a un ressortissant de Faya qui est allé faire un pansement à l'hôpital et il a eu une incompréhension avec le médecin soignant qui est de l'armée française. Il l'a abattu à bout portant, je vous le dis, à bout portant.
And at some reports say his home was raided, he was arrested, I don't know.
The guy was vocal now about
He's
this whole
very
thing.
vocal, he has videos online. I'm going to put one video so that you can watch him and listen to what he says. But what we are calling for is what they say, like listen to the people. If democracy is all about listening to the people,
Ben, I mean, the people have spoken.
Yeah.
Why fight? I don't understand it.
yeah, we don't know.
That's very unfortunate,
But,
guys. Let us know what you think.
only Chadians can tell us, or people who have been to Chad or who know what is happening on the ground. But we are calling for a peaceful Africa and a safe Africa.
Free for all. Safe for all.
Silencing the guns,
Yeah.
as the AU said.
Guys, let's see in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. Share your comments. It's very exciting to read what you guys think. If you're from Chad or you know something about what is happening in Chad, let us know, enlighten us. We would really love to know what is happening, what is really happening in Chad. And we would love to hear from you in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers.
By
By
the next week.
by next week.
Yeah.
See you in the next one.
Yeah, see you in the next one. We will not